Jamal Finkley, BlackTree TV. Good? Yeah. So, man, when I think about who I like to party with,
Yeah.
I mean, Snoop and you were like, y'all definitely in my top 5 already.
Well, that's an honor to be on.
I mean, for real though. Like,
Mentioned with Snoop.
man, you know, like something about you and your music has always impressed me because when I go, I mean, it doesn't matter if I'm in Germany and France,
Yeah.
like everybody always plays Pitbull. Like, how does it feel to be such a global, you know, just globally received?
Yeah.
And
Look, for me, music is a universal language and it brings everybody together, no matter where you're from, your culture, beliefs. And I've gotten a chance to see that all around the world. But it has a lot to do with my city. And me coming from a city that's a melting pot of so many different cultures that have had so many different, I would say, stories, history, and background. And growing up around a lot of different music, whether it was Two Live Crew, whether it was Celia Cruz, whether it was Stevie B on the freestyle side. Then came hip hop for us, which was, you know, I started listening with Nas, Biggie, Pac. But through my brothers, he had the Rakims, the CL Smooths, the African Bambaataa. So to be able to put all this music together is what gives me a chance to speak to the world through music.
Wow.
And on top of that, what you see is what you get, because I do like to get loose, off the chain, off the glass, off the flip, off the everything.
And that's, I mean, that's what your music does to me. Like, I'm in the club, I feel it. Like, I dance, I get hyped. So
Yeah.
you and New Year's Eve just seems like it should always be a fit now. You know, if people
Oh,
want to party,
man.
people want to toast it up. It's just like,
Well, that's why we
not
brought
be
New
with
Year-
Pitbull, you know what I'm saying?
That's why we brought New Year's Eve to Miami, you know, to 305 Dade County, the crib, the bottom, because that's what it's all about, celebrating, bringing in 2017 with positivity, and that's why when you watch the other New Year's Eve shows, there's always something happening. And what I mean by that is there's always something going wrong, because we're really having fun.
Yeah.
It's never for me about trying to get everything perfect. More than anything, I feel I'm a fan first. So to be on the same stage as people, you know, Diddy came through last year. This year, Snoop is going to be hosting with Queen Latifah. Got Naughty by Nature performing. Salt and Pepper's going to be performing. And there's others. I mean, I can't give it all to you right now, but it's a true honor. So it's a true honor. So I'm having fun.
Yeah. And I know everybody always asks about like musical influences. You already kind of went through
Yeah.
it, but you also like a great performer. You know, I mean, you get on
Appreciate
stage and you working it out. It's like it's nonstop. Like who did you look up to? Who like influenced you as a performer that you know?
Man, one of my favorite artists and performers is Celia Cruz, Queen of Cuba, La Reina, Azúcar, may she rest in peace. But I got a chance, like I said, grew up around so many people. I got a chance to see all the Jamaicans perform, Haitians perform. In Trinidad, I have a friend named Masha Montana, one of the best performers I've ever seen in my life. And then as far as on the hip-hop side, I got a chance to see Two Live Crew perform and Little John. And the thing about performing is not just grabbing the mic and going up there. It's, do you have crowd control? Do you have that energy that comes across? And for me to get on stage is therapy. Like, that's where I can be who I love to be and get loose, get wild up there. And that's why you feel that. And then what better to be on stage with 6 beautiful women and an amazing band. All of us up there going like, wow, how's this happening?
Yeah, I mean, that would keep me energized.
Yeah. Keep you motivated, inspired.
Motivated,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Speaking of motivation, man, I used to work with Lil Jon, and I've seen you come up from way to Luke and the TVT and all that.
Yes, sir.
But I know like everybody loves Pitbull now. You know, at least it seems like everybody loves. But it was a day when you didn't have all that love. Do you still look back to those days for any type of motivation, or you just
of course.
way past that?
Yeah, man. You always gotta, you gotta look at the past in order to understand the future. And for me, I go back and I listen to certain records and I say, wow, look at the state of mind I was in. And a lot of it is almost like a prophecy because I see things that I live now, things that I'm involved with now. But there's nothing like the journey. I always say it's not about the money, it's about the journey. Because at the end of the day, no matter what you make or who you become, you can't take nothing with you. It's what you leave behind. So you work hard to leave behind a legacy. And to be able to learn from a Little John, man, the Diaz brothers that helped me out back in the day also, it's an honor. Which, matter of fact, me and John about to do something together now. We're dropping a single in a couple of days, as a matter of fact. Man. In Spanish, look out for that one. Then we got one coming up in English too. So, Lil Jizzle, you know what they do.
So I know you can't tell us everybody's gonna be there.
Yeah.
You know, but if you wasn't on stage, how would you be bringing in your New Year's? Like, what would it be?
I would be on a boat, international waters, getting a whole lot of trouble. Because, international waters, you don't get in trouble, but you do. Yeah. Yeah,
I
being
need to
here.
be all that,
Yeah, you do. You got to be careful. You may lose a lot of things.
Yeah, for sure, man. But I mean, all the way from Lil Vanna, man, to the world, man. I really
Thank you.
appreciate watching and listening and being part of your journey. I can't wait to see
Appreciate it, buddy.
what you do with it, Nemo and everything else, man. So congratulations, brother.
Thank you so much,
Happy
man.
New Year's
Same to you, Baba.
We'll all be watching with the world.
That's right. New Year's Eve, you know what it is, on Fox. And get ready to get off the everything, because what happens in Miami never happened. Yes, and darling. Yeah, cool. Get up and take it right now. Yeah, that way.